Exactly 10 minutes to 10 o'clock. Good morning. My name is Sarah Biryomumaisho. The news on Galaxy FM. Parliament has released a burial program for the fallen Toroma County Member of Parliament, Sarah Biryomumaisho, indicating that he will be buried on Sunday, March 19th at his ancestral home in Kanapa Village, Magoro Parish, Katakwi District. Imalingat was among the 10 people who perished in a motor accident along Kampala-Jinja Road on Tuesday night. 2 more people among the 13 who were injured in the accident have since died after admission at Jinja Referral Hospital. Deputy Speaker Jacob Olanya last evening released the official burial program for the deceased, starting with a vigil and prayers at his residence in Chanja-Wakiso district last night. Today, Friday, a requiem mass will be held at Christ the King Church in Kampala, and it already started at 9 a.m. until 10:30 a.m. and thereafter the body is to be received at Parliament. The body of the late Amadoi will lie in state in Parliament's front foyer for the public viewing from 11 o'clock to 2 p.m. followed by an afternoon special sitting for members of Parliament. On Saturday, tomorrow, the body will leave for Katakwi District, where the District Council will pay their tribute from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. There will also be a stopover at Toroma County headquarters for public viewing at 1 p.m. according to the program. From Toroma County headquarters, the body will be taken to Kanapa Village, Magoro Parish, that is Katakwi District, where the MP will be buried on Sunday. Minister of Information and ICT Frank Tumwebaze has advised aggrieved members of Parliament to seek a court redress on the controversial remarks by former political intelligence officer Charles Romshana. Romshana on Thursday, 9th of March, while appearing on a TV talk show, reportedly referred to female members of Parliament as prostitutes. Parliament, in a bitter mood, ordered the minister on Tuesday to report to the House on Thursday with a statement of action that relevant authorities are taking on this matter. The matter in question was, however, not the language used by Romshana contravened any laws governing broadcasting standards in this country, and in particular the minimum broadcasting standards. Now, the regulator, Uganda Communications Commission (UCC), has power under the law to receive, investigate and arbitrate complaints relating to communication service and take necessary action. However, Tumwebaze revealed that UCC, upon receiving the complaint, commenced investigations and is currently reviewing the content of the Frontline program against the minimum broadcasting standards and other applicable laws. The final report and actions taken regarding this investigation, he said, will be shared with him soon and promised to accordingly inform Parliament. He added, however, that Section 29A of the Uganda Communications Act 2013 provides that the holder of a license or producer of a station shall ensure that what is broadcast is not contrary to public morality. Francis Jimara, the president of Uganda Law Society ULS, says the jurisdiction to hear and determine human rights related cases should be extended to the magistrates' courts. Jimara was on Thursday appearing before Parliament's Legal Committee currently scrutinizing the Human Rights Enforcement Bill 2015. The Human Rights Enforcement Bill that was tabled by Mitoma woman MP Jova Kamateka seeks to enforce Article 50 subsection 4 of the Constitution, which compels Parliament to enact laws for the enforcement of rights and freedoms provided for in Chapter 4 of the Constitution. Jimara said that granting exclusive jurisdiction to High Court will worsen the backlog, which he said currently stands at 114,000 cases.
There's been a debate. Some people think elsewhere this is a very serious matter to be left only the High Court. But we've interfaced and noted that even when there are challenges with the magisterial places, we happen to be involved in a committee to clear backlog. One of the recommendations that is being discussed is to increase the jurisdiction of chief magistrates, even 500 million. We are thinking the reasons for this is the backlog. There is a serious backlog. Over 114,000 cases are logged in the system. So if you are to create a law and just give that exclusive jurisdiction to High Court, it would worsen the backlog issue.
However, human rights lawyer Lodislas Rakafuzi disagrees with Jimara over the jurisdiction, saying that the High Court is better placed to handle matters of human rights since it is the practice of all Commonwealth countries.
All those Commonwealth countries, they said it was the High Court that had the jurisdiction to enforce the Bill of Rights. There's no way the Bill of Rights is enforced by magistrates' courts because the High Court has original and limited jurisdiction to deal with errant public officers. Unlike magistrates whose jurisdiction is limited, the High Court can make any order that is lawful under the sun, and therefore cause any errant government officer who is abusing the rights of another person to be brought to book. This is going to be very wrong to give jurisdiction for enforcement of fundamental rights and freedoms of magistrates' courts.
In sports, newly elected president of the Confederation of African Football CAF, Ahmed has said they are likely to co-opt Uganda FA president on the new executive. The Madagascar FA boss on Thursday triumphed over incumbent Issa Hayatou 34-20. He came in power in 1988 during the 39th General Assembly held in the Nelson Mandela Hall at the African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Speaking to reporters at the Sheraton Hotel last night, Ahmed briefly said as a team they have a plan for Moses Magogo to be part of their executive. Magogo, who lost out in his bid to become a CAF executive member from the Central East Zone after losing out to Djibouti's Suleiman Hassan Waberi, said he voted for Ahmed because he was sure Africa needed change.
I made my wish or target that by 2020 I need to be in the CAF executive. I did that in 2000. This is 2017. If it was going to come today, it was going to come.
In rather very disturbing news, we have just received reports that the police spokesperson Andrew Felix Kawesi has been shot dead here in Kampala. We shall get you details to the story in our subsequent bulletins. A very good morning.